Hey guys, Hal here. In this video we're going to be covering the Persistent Arrows mod for SDX and 7 Days to Die. So install the mod as usual. I'm not going to go through that because there's loads of tutorials online. Once you're in, there's no new items or blocks or anything. It's all happening to items that already exist in the game. So now when you fire an arrow, you can expect it to stay where it hits, and you can collect it back. It should work for all the different arrow types. For the bow, I haven't done crossbow yet because it looks a bit rubbish. You can enable it in the config if you'd like to give it a try, but I've found quite often the sticking out and sort of floating in space rather than embedding in stuff like this. The embedding can be a bit hit and miss with the arrows as well. It depends on how quickly the physics engine detects that there's been a collision and blah 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 blah. So not only do they stick in blocks, they can stick in people too. So let's go with the snow zombie. With the zombies, they will fall out, and you can see there, they're sort of stuck in there with a glue value, and if something happens like that, you should see all these sort of fall out of him now. Yeah, there we go, they've been left on the ground because it's broken the glue, so to speak. So yeah, one thing I have noticed with the default physics setting is these collisions can look a bit bad, so they sort of start hovering away from the body and things like that. To get round that, I've added in an option to the XML. So if you just take a look at the config file for the mod, you can see this physics iterations, and I've set it to 20. I don't know if that's the optimal value. You can have a play around with it. I think the default value for the game is 6, so that's what I'll set it to when I release the mod, because it increases all workload for the physics system. So if you're on a lower end spec or your CPU can't keep up anyway, then this will just make it worse. So I'll release it as the default, but if you're noticing those issues, just try increasing this value to 10, 15, 20, whatever, and see if it helps. I think that's it, pretty much. Alright guys, cheers, have fun.